Yo guys, what's going on? It's your boy Blank Online. Today, we're going to be talking about Call of Duty 2020 and the potential of a Call of Duty Black Ops reboot. But before I go any further in this video, make sure you leave it a like and also click that subscribe button down below so you don't miss out on any of my future Modern Warfare content as well as any future Call of Duty 2020 content. But without further ado, let's get into it. A YouTuber by the name of Long Sensation tweeted out this post, and I'll read it to you guys now. He says, Call of Duty 2020 has been under two names thus far, Call of Duty Black Ops and Call of Duty Black Ops 5, and 5 being with the letter V, so like Roman numerals. He says that it's set during the Cold War and spans the entire 40 plus years, including Vietnam and the Korean War. It's described as even more gritty and gruesome than Modern Warfare, and he finishes his tweet by saying, "I'm not joking." I have a lot of thoughts about this. I don't know if it might be a controversial standpoint on it, and my opinion might rub some people the wrong way, but in my personal opinion and what I think, if this is to be true and they are rebooting the franchise, I'm not too happy about it. And I'm not too happy about it for a couple of reasons. Why? Okay, let's say Treyarch is done with the Black Ops series. They figured they have nowhere else to go with the franchise, and they just can't do anything. And let's ignore the fact that this game is supposedly known under Black Ops 5. Let's just say that Treyarch is going with a Black Ops reboot, and then just gonna call this next game Call of Duty Black Ops. My problem with it is that, one, we already have Call of Duty Black Ops. And two, to me, it feels lazy. To me, it feels like Treyarch just, obviously we know, like, I can't fully blame them because they did just get this game, right? We know that Raven and Sledgehammer were working on Call of Duty 2020, but it just didn't work out. So Activision brought in Treyarch to develop next year's game. But to me, just to completely reboot the franchise is pretty lazy. This year we are getting the reboot of Modern Warfare, and supposedly next year we could be getting the reboot of Black Ops. Like, is this where Call of Duty is gonna go? I don't see this as the future. I don't see how rebooting the popular franchises of the game and then just going from there is a step forward. Why can't we get new IPs? Why can't we get a new franchise? How come we have to get a reboot of the old franchises that worked, right? Why not make new ones that work? I guess the reason for rebooting franchises is because what we've seen when Call of Duty tries to go in a new direction and just create a new franchise, it doesn't necessarily work. We saw with Call of Duty Ghosts, and that game didn't necessarily work because Infinity Ward tried to change too much too quickly, and people in the community and people who played the game didn't really like those changes. We saw the year after with Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, yet another new IP. I'd say Advanced Warfare was pretty successful. It took Call of Duty in a new direction, and did something completely new with the franchise that at the time was refreshing. So I'd say that Advanced Warfare was an exception to that statement. And then we saw it with Infinity Ward yet again with Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, and that didn't really work out because no one really liked Infinite Warfare. I think that go with what Infinity Ward is doing this year with Modern Warfare and rebooting that franchise, in my opinion, and I could be totally wrong, I think that Modern Warfare is a one and done. I think that this year's game, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, in 2 years' time, we're not going to see Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 because, one, we already got Modern Warfare 2 and it makes things too confusing. We could get Call of Duty Modern Warfare and then another subtext, but that doesn't make sense because that's too many. It's too long a title. So I think that this year with Modern Warfare, it's a one and done. I probably will be mistaken due to the success of this game. But going back to the topic at hand, I think that rebooting Black Ops is just lazy. I think that if we go down the route that I think we're going down with Call of Duty, where we get another set and another 4 or 3 Black Ops games and another 4 or 3 Modern Warfare games, it's just lazy. Like, why would you even do that? I get it, right? Some people who played Call of Duty now never played those old school games, so they don't really get affected by this. Those people And correct me if I'm wrong, if you're one of those people who are new to the Call of Duty franchise, those people never experienced this, so they'd be open to this because they never got to experience the prime of those games. For me, and for I'd say a lot of people in the Call of Duty franchise who've been playing for 10 plus years, I played those games. I played every single Black Ops game. I played every single Modern Warfare game. So to me, it's just lazy. It's the same. I don't know. It's hard to critique a rumor, right? Because that's what this is. This is just a rumor. And if it's not a reboot, and if it's Black Ops 5, then okay, fair game. I'm for that. Yeah, it's another Black Ops game, but look, I can give Treyarch benefit of the doubt here because they got this game thrusted upon them, and like they had no other choice but to do it. So like the easiest thing for them, if I'm thinking from a Treyarch perspective, the easiest thing for them to do is, oh, let's just do Black Ops again because we had Black Ops 4, let's just do Black Ops 5, or let's just do a reboot because Infinity Ward's doing a reboot of Modern Warfare, why not we do a reboot of Black Ops? Like, I can see where they're coming from, but at the same time, I don't want it to be that. I just don't think that it's needed. I don't think a Black Ops reboot is necessary. I think if they were to continue it, that's fine, and I'll accept it for 1 year. But if Call of Duty is going down this path where they just reboot the old franchises and continue from there, it's just lazy. It's just not where I want to see this franchise going. Let the old die, right? Let Modern Warfare be Modern Warfare. Let Black Ops be Black Ops and continue the franchise and move on from it. Yes, you can keep elements from it because those games are amazing, right? Yes, you can keep the same universe, or you can keep the same weapons and styles and stuff like that. You can still make a modern shooter without calling it Modern Warfare. You can still make a Cold War game without Black Ops being the name of it. You can still make a game about the Vietnam or the Korean War without the name Black Ops being on there. Be a bit creative, create a new universe. You don't have to create a new universe but name it the same game and call it a reboot. Like, it doesn't have to be that. It doesn't have to be where Call of Duty is moving. Because if Call of Duty is moving, and let's say in 5 years time, in 2024, and we've gotten 3 new Modern Warfare games in this new rebooted universe, and we've got 2 new Black Ops games and 1 Black Ops game on the horizon in this new Black Ops universe, what's the point? Like, seriously, what is the point of playing Call of Duty? Because we know we're just going to go down the same path we did before, and the gameplay is just going to be a little different, and the graphics is going to be different, and you're going to have little bits and pieces in there that are different, but you get the same titled game. What if, okay, let's say, what if this first Black Ops game in the new reboot is what it says it is? It's a Cold War, Vietnam, Korean War, and then the game after that is Black Ops 2. And it's set in the near future, just like Black Ops 2 was the original Black Ops 2. And then Black Ops 3 comes out, we go even further into the future, just like the original Black Ops 3 was. You see what I'm getting at here? You see why this is a problem? Because if we go down this path of rebooting old franchises, we're going to run into the same things we did with the old ones. Developers are just going to be like, oh, this worked, so let's do this again. When in reality, they could just be a little bit more creative and create a new IP, create a new franchise, do something different while also keeping true to Call of Duty. Yes, you can take inspiration from the games that have come before it, but you don't have to create the same game. And this is what it looks like is happening here with Call of Duty 2020. It seems like Treyarch is just either they're going to continue Black Ops, and as I said, I'll be fine with that, or if they reboot it, they're just going to go down the same path that Infinity Ward is going down, and I'm just not fully into it. I'm not a fan of rebooting Black Ops. I'm not a fan. At the start of it, I'm still not a fan of rebooting Modern Warfare, but I can understand that they can get away with it because technically Modern Warfare was called Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, not Call of Duty Modern Warfare. That 4 makes a big difference apparently. But yeah, that's my opinions on everything. Let me know in the comments down below. Would you be all for a Black Ops reboot, or would you rather it be Black Ops 5, or would you rather it be something new? Let me know in the comments down below. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Click that subscribe button so you can not miss out on all of the upcoming videos that we have leading up to the Modern Warfare beta, as well as the lead up to the full release of the game. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.